Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I'm gonna be doing something somewhat different. I've done tours before of my towns, a new leaf. But this one's different. So this is my main town, and this is sort of like forever town, I guess. So I don't plan on visiting this ever. It's been a while since I've had a town that I would consider a main town that I would keep for a while or forever. The one I did have, um, and it's unfortunately corrupted, but yeah, whatever. Can't really do anything about that. But yeah, I do plan on to keep this one forever, hopefully. So yeah, when we, it's this town is not done, um, but because I'm making this like my forever town stuff like that, yada yada. Um, I want to like theme it. So for the first 2 months, I made this back in February, like a few days after my birthday. Um, I'm gonna have it themed with the season. So this is just the general. By the way, the town name is Wryn. Don't know if I stated that in maybe some other videos I made on this town. Um, oh my god, I'm blinking. So yeah, this town name is Wryn. It's gonna be themed. So this is just a general what I wanted to do. Most of the town is like colors I like, which that means um, black, white, orange, green, purple, blue. I didn't really use that much reds, yellows, or pinks. Obviously, they're still here, like, apples around my house, stuff like that. And also natural colors I also use a lot, but those three colors I mentioned that I just don't really use them that much. In the future, obviously, depending on the season, I probably will. But for general town, those are the main colors I'm going to use. So yeah, so we're here at my house. I never check my mail. I'm sorry for that's been like pinging for the whole video. Oh, we're going inside. I don't like the villager. I don't like him. He's been so weird. I'll get into like villager drama and stuff like that that's happened in this town. I haven't really touched my house that much. Um, as you can tell, it only has one floor, so I haven't bothered with the house that much. Oh my gosh. I probably will in the future. Um, obviously, but I do plan to. I don't. I have not decorated a house in New Leaf in so long. Robert's he was so weird in this town. I'm kicking him out like one of the first ones. Anyways, so obviously there's two paths. We'll go over here since there's not much over here except for villager houses. Here we have Mira, and Frobert. That's why he's by my house. For this little residential, so there's two other villagers on the other side that the path leads to. They all kind of have the same house structure. So they all have this blue middle. Okay, hi. Oh, okay. She's leaving. She actually asked to leave, and I told her yes. I will get into why. Yeah, I probably will. Anyways, so yeah, they have this blue, same middle structure. They're all this shape, obviously, and then they're like, it goes from red, orange, yellow, green, which is why also, I did kind of theme the villagers off stuff. We're seeing a lot of villagers that are not here. I'll show off later. Anyways, yeah. So a lot of the villagers I have in this one are themed in a way. This one, like I said, they all have the same structure. I just got bit by a mosquito, very rude. So I do and do not have villagers I like. There are villagers I have like, obviously. But then I also have some random ones I wouldn't consider otherwise, I guess. Was what I'm trying to say. For example, Frobert. Frobert's fine, but whatever is in this town, who is extremely weird. That goes for some other villagers I've had in this town. They may not live here, but they were extremely weird. I don't know why. I will get into villager drama soon. Yeah, so we have that transition area. Oh, I didn't go over this down here. Just a little like sitting area. Maybe, I guess, quote unquote more zen, I guess. I don't know. I have some public work tricks. I don't have all of them, obviously. Which is unfortunate because I want a lot of the Uchi ones, and I don't have them. Partly why this town is not finished. Because I don't have stuff. Here we have Annabelle's house. So the next edition of this is summer, obviously, because, it is summer. But, like, what I envisioned in this town, before I made this town, I was thinking about it for months. Like, I was in Forever Town, stuff like that. a lot of the villagers that live in this one were supposed to be in that one, but just couldn't. Annabelle's one of them. And Annabelle gives me... I love the colors of her house. I know I said yellow is not one of the colors I use, but when it's like when yellow is like with blue and purple, it looks really good. And Annabelle's house is like perfect for that. So we have Annabelle because that... Annabelle is okay. She didn't really do that much in this town. Unlike some other villagers. I'll go into that later. Miro is fine. Frobert, like I said, was weird. By the way, in the Wryn canon, him and Margie are dating. That is the most random thing, but just from what I've seen interacting with them, I've like, okay, these two are definitely like dating or something. So yeah, we'll get into Margie in a second. She is right here, but anyways, you go up here. You connect to the other side. And then that's my house, obviously. I really like this area down here. It's very simplistic, but I love the illuminated stuff. And it just has its own little area with lemons. I might change I might get rid of the violets in the future, but yeah. Here we have Wendy. Wendy's actually my favorite out of, not like overall favorite. Like, no, she's not one of my top 10. Actually, I have one of my top 10s in this town, but overall, oh my god, mosquitoes are so rude. I hate them RL too. Oh my god, nope, let's not get to the X out yet. So yeah, Wendy, I think out of all the villagers, just Wryn lore-wise, has been my favorite. So unfortunately, she's gonna get kicked out just because I kind of messed up. If you go over here, you can see it's off 1 compared to this side. So unfortunately, I have to get rid of the 2 villagers that live here, which are Wendy and Margie. Margie has to leave. And she's like leaving 2 days in game. Yeah, unfortunately I'm gonna have to get rid of Wendy. I really like to, and I would consider removing back her move. I would consider having her again in the future, in this town. Margie dates Frobert, yeah. Getting into some older Wryn lores with some of the older villagers. Obviously, I made the shorts about Tangy and Flip leaving. Oh my god, they caused so much drama in this town, I swear. Especially Tangy and then Flip, obviously, they were the 2 that caused the most. Before, I probably adjust this in the video too, the short, whatever. I don't care about YouTube stuff. I'm just recording because I want to. Oh my god, who is this? Oh wait, it's Lily. Swapping stuff with neighbors. Cool. Sure. Cassette player for... Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't want it. Sure. Anyways, Margie. So Flip was leaving, and in the Wryn lore, they were also Tangy and Flip were dating. And before Flip, Tangy wore his shirt, and then Margie wore his shirt, which usually when that happens, I find it funny, because it's like they're starting a cult. So pretty much, Tangy started a Flip cult and indoctrinated Margie. Obviously Margie left, she's not wearing the shirt. But it's like, that was the start of Margie's flop era, oh my god. And then after that, she started to date Frobert. Poor choice. But if she was in the Flip cult, yeah. Unfortunately, I like Margie as like a general villager. Very cool, you know, she was in the movie, stuff like that. Wryn Margie, not gonna miss her. Over here we have Mallory. Mallory and Mira are the only 2 staying for the summer edition. After that, I think Mallory at least is leaving. Mira, I do kind of want the public work project, so I might keep her for longer, but who knows. Mallory, she's very tropical in my opinion, which is why I'm keeping her. And why I want her in the summer edition, because like I said, I was thinking about this town for months, and kind of the summer edition is what I envision most. But I had so much ideas, that's why I put this stuff into the this one just pre-summer, since I made this like back in February. And that's also why I'm on the 17th. I made this on February 17th, and for whatever reason, it's like I've said this before, I'm like weird about dates. It's like, oh hey, it's like the 17th of June, let's set the DA to the 17th of June, and then what the summer edition can be like, not maybe the 17th of August, but also maybe the 7th of September. It's still a 7, but in game, I think the 8th of September, the crash changes from the summer grass into fall grass. So the 7th would be like the last day I could do for the DI. But maybe August 17th. I mean, I'm off school, so I'll probably be able to put more work, especially because I just finished my New Horizons, so I don't have to work on New Horizons that much anymore. Which is, I've been putting off nearly for most of my summer break so far because of that. I was trying to finish New Horizons. I'm also talking really fast. I need to slow down. Then we have the lighthouse next to our house. Going into some more villager lore of past villagers, I think we had Lucky to the right of my house, where that Zen area, quote unquote Zen area was. We had Lucky over here. Lucky, he was the first one to leave, but on the first day, why Tangy was so iconic for this town, because she caught so much drama. First day, Tangy makes out with Lucky. Yeah, very spicy. After that, seemingly they broke up, obviously, because Tangy sucks. Wryn Tangy sucks. Tangy outside of Wryn lore, I like her. Inside of Wryn lore, she sucks. She's one of the worst. She caused so much drama, and it's so weird. Like, I know it's like, if this is a game, I'm just making this up, but still, it's like, what the fuck? I just sweared. Okay, anyways. Lucky lived here, had a fling with Tangy, that ended. He got with Mira, seemingly before he left, but also that's before he left. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Margie! You made Lily, okay, Margie, thank god. I feel like Frower and Tangy ruined her. Like, Wryn, Margie, like I said, I will not miss you. How dare you do that to Lily? I know Lily's done some dodgy stuff in this town, but still. She may or may not have cooked her child. Anyway. Yeah, moving on. Oh, I actually should probably check that area. So this area up here, you know, you have the two sides colliding. I don't know words. You know, the pink, blue, and then this is like a rainbow. Oh, it does not show up that well on the camera unless I pan up. But you know, you go, not really a rainbow, it's just all the fruit trees, minus some of the tropical ones, because I don't like them. You know, slightly rainbow, but not really. I like the idea. I feel like I stole it from like some old New Leaf career. But whatever. I'm not keeping this. This will change in the summer edition. Up here we have two villager sides. We have Lily and Julian. Julian is the newest. He's done nothing in this town, which is why we didn't last. I didn't really care about him. Like I said, some of these villagers I just had because they're House Exteriors, to be honest. Claude is one of them. We have Claude and Jeremiah over here. Outside of Wryn lore, Lily and Henry are some of my favorites. Two favorite villagers. And canonically, they're married. In my lore, overall. Just, they're married. And their son is Jeremiah. And this was mainly because of my New Horizons island last year. I had Lily and Henry, and I built a Froggy Chair Cafe. And they owned it, and my lore was like, you know, they made so much money from their cafe that they gave their son real estate. Anyways, Jeremiah lives here. He's like Lily's and Henry's son. Henry I can have in this town, but probably for the best because of what happened. Though something cute did happen before I said to finish this town. I was like 2 days to go in the game. Henry was in the campsite. I'm like, oh, he's visiting his wife and child. Anyways, Lily and Frobert both asked for a frog as a like villager quest. Lily displayed hers right next to her cooking area in her house. I don't know if it's still there, but in my canon, she ate the fucking frog. Lily, what the fuck? And then Frobert was not better. He has a mini hospital in his house. I don't know why. He also asked for a frog or no, it was a tadpole. Both of them asked for a tadpole, and he put it next to the hospital. And it's like, dude, you are so weird. I'm Frobert. Frobert flopped. Honestly, I like the frog villagers too, but Frobert I just cannot like. Anyways, those are villagers. Jeremiah actually has not done that much in this town. Honestly, that's for the best because of what's happened. Same with Claude. Claude has not done that much. Of course, Margie just made Lily sad, so Margie's dead to me. Margie is dead to me. We have the police station down here. Then we have the plaza next to it. This is one of the areas I did not finish. I didn't have public work projects I wanted, especially this. I want the wisteria trellis and picnic, but they're both Uchi public works. Accessory, whatever. So yeah, the plaza area. I did not make sense to get up. Tree, I can sit on it. I will do that at the end of the video. And then it doesn't matter. Over here we have retail, and then we have pond area. The cafe will go over here eventually. I just haven't bothered with it because this isn't like the forever DA release, whatever forever town layout. So I didn't really care. Next to retail, we have another illuminated. These are my favorite work projects. And then in front of that, we have a bell, which Tangy suggested right before she left. So I just built it there. And then, yeah, this is between the villager areas, and then this goes up to the train station, plaza. Not gonna show off, not that plaza, Main Street. I'm not gonna show off Main Street. Down here we have a pond, and this connects to the campsite area. Which I have my second player for designs up here. I just realized this does not show up on the camera while I'm looking at the video screen. Oopsies. Then we have 10 Hall right next to the campsite. Yeah. And then that's obviously next to the villager area. Then we just have another pond. Julian, don't care about you. I'm kicking him out first. I don't care. We have this pond area. I think down here, Flip lived here. I've already explained Flip. It caused a lot of drama. Similar to Tingy, where he would, especially Flip, oh my god, he tried to get with most of the villagers in town. Especially the females. Maybe some males like Kyle. I had Kyle for a hot minute. I kicked him out. He was the first one I kicked out. He was only here for like a week. But he tried to hit up a lot of the women in Wryn. Women villagers. Famale. Maybe Samale, but mainly Famale. And eventually I was at Tangy. It was this weird interaction with him, Tangy, and Mira, where it looked like him and Tangy were making out, but then Mira showed up, and then they both started doing it with Mira. It was so weird. I know it's just all in my head, but in the game, when two villagers walk up to each other and they both pathfind each other, it looks like they're making out. It's just weird. I don't know. But also it gets funny moments like this, because otherwise, Tingy, at least, Flip's weird from the get-go, but at least Tingy would have been a normal villager. But when you add they made it with said villager, you can add drama. It's just funny. It's a way I can still enjoy this game, I guess. Oh god, nope. Then anyways, below the bush area is just this little area, which I'm probably gonna edit because there's gonna be a bridge over here. So this area will be edited. I didn't really work on this area because of that. And then this bridge will be destroyed in the next one, but it leads back down to where Mallory and Margie live. So yeah, that's pretty much Wryn. My beaches are for hybrid breeding, so I'm not gonna show off them. This, I just realized, does not really show off the best on camera. Hopefully you get the big idea if you didn't see it. I'm sorry, Lily. Lily, I don't know. Other than the frog incident, she was normal. I think other villagers I had, though, Monty was fine. He was the second one to leave out of the starters. Like I said, Kyle, I kicked out first. Lucky probably left after that. I had Bones at one point. He autofilled, but obviously, because since I was having specific villagers, I had to kick out Bones. But I moved him to my other towns, which is now gone, but still, I moved him to one of my other towns. If you didn't know, Bones is my favorite villager. I have a ceramics figure of him. I don't know if they'll show up in the dark. There's Bones. He's my second favorite villager. Anyways, yeah. We also had Sky. Sky was here the longest out of the ones that left. She was here until May. Which, good. Sky caused zero drama. Maybe she had an incident with Kyle early on, but we kicked Kyle out because of that, so, yeah. I'm friends with the bug-off dudes up here. Disgusting. But let's sit on the tree, reminisce. I've already reminisced through the whole video, but, yeah, you can see, the credits and stuff like that. So yeah, I decided to do a town tour. I didn't have to do this town tour, but because I would be doing more in the future, I decided, just let's do this real quick. Like I said, the summer one at least will be my, like, that's what I'm gonna keep as my dream address. That will always be the summer one. But then we're gonna do, like, the fall version of Wryn, the Halloween version of Wryn, winter version, spring version, and then after that, I've already had the town for a year. I'm probably gonna do whatever I want. You know, at that point, I'm in like second semester senior year for me personally. So I may not be playing New Leaf as much, gaming in general. I might have a job. I didn't even drive yet. I don't want to drive. Anyways, yeah. So that's at least a Wryn wise. Maybe I'll have other New Leaf content. I want to focus on New Leaf. I feel like New Horizons, cool in that. I want to focus on New Leaf more. I do have that town I made. I have not played it since I made it. I'm probably gonna reset it. Let's be honest. I'm sloppy with YouTube. At this point, I don't really care. I probably will care when I can stream. I do actually plan on streaming in the future. Not right now. I don't have the setup, I would imagine. Like, I'm recording with my phone, like, against my DS with, like, one of my switches holding it in place. That's usually how I record. Anyways, yeah. So maybe in the future, like, if I could stream stuff, I would. That's what I would be ideally doing. But I just don't have that set up. Maybe I could have the resources for now, but I'm not sure. So yeah. For right now, just videos whenever I feel like it. Maybe more over the summer, random ideas I have, stuff like that. What I usually do, I guess. 41 people, dang. So yeah, I think that's going to conclude this tour of my main town. Obviously, like I said, I'll do more tours of this in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you guys all later. Goodbye.